There's a thought caregivers don't admit out loud. I need a break. And the moment that thought appears, guilt follows. If I step back, who steps in? If I slow down, who carries this? If I rest, am I failing? No one says it, but almost everyone feels it. I remember the first time I caught myself wanting to get away. Not forever, just for a day. Just to breathe without responsibility sitting on my chest. And instead of relief, I felt shame. Because love doesn't leave. Love stays. Love sacrifices. Love absorbs. That's what I believed. But here's what no one told me. Sacrifice without rest slowly turns into resentment. Not loud resentment, quiet resentment, the kind you bury, the kind you pray about, the kind you pretend isn't there. You still show up. You still smile. You still help. But something inside starts tightening. You begin to feel irritated by small things. You start counting how long it's been. You notice how tired you are. And then comes the second wave of guilt. Good Christians don't feel this way. Faithful people don't want breaks. Strong people don't fantasize about silence. But that's not true. Even Jesus withdrew. He stepped away from the crowds and he left the noise. He rested, not because he didn't care, but because he understood something we forget. You cannot pour endlessly without returning to the source. At one point during caregiving, I realized I wasn't just tired. I was emotionally cornered. Every decision felt heavy. Every request felt urgent. And I felt trapped by my own sense of responsibility. That's when I had to face an uncomfortable truth. Wanting rest does not mean you want to abandon love. Needing space does not mean you are faithless. Feeling overwhelmed does not cancel your calling. It means you are human. The guilt of wanting a break can be stronger than the exhaustion itself. Because exhaustion says you're tired. But guilt says you're wrong, and guilt is heavier. Listen carefully. You are allowed to need margin. You are allowed to step outside for air. You are allowed to sit in silence without fixing something. That is not quitting. That is sustainability. God does not ask you to destroy yourself to prove devotion. He invites you to remain. And remaining requires rhythm, work and rest, service and stillness, giving and receiving. If you feel guilty for wanting a break, you are not alone. You are not failing. You are stretched. And stretched things need relief, not shame. In this series, we are not pretending strength is constant. We are learning how to carry without collapsing, episode by episode. And if today all you can admit is this, I need a moment, that's not weakness, that's honesty. And honesty is where healing begins.